Rapaz, você não caiu, mas
Rapaz, eu achava que era alguma presepada com mulher do gemidão, essas coisas, né? Baixei até o volume. Bom, calma, milhante. Deixa eu meter o outro aqui. Fecha esse tomado aqui.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Bora lá, minha tropa.
Oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Bora, Zuza. Chama.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into
Vai ser um
play.
cruzar-bola, minha galera. Isso vai ser uma bagunça de cruzamento, menino.
Corner it is.
Eu vou até resolver isso aqui, velho. Peraí. Absurdo. Você vai ter mais.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. That is a reprieve for the time being.
Rapaz, a internet esse cara, pelo amor de Deus, gente. O cara ainda é cruzador de bola, velho. Meu Deus do céu.
Good running, strong and purposeful, and he's picked out the run.
Del Piero clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind
Messi, Messi, me ajuda, Messi.
His way.
Now it's Del Piero. Pass somewhat off target.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Agora imagina, o cara é cruzador assim, sem os caras que são cabeceadores. Se tivesse o Diogo Touro, o Ibrahimovic, esses caras aí que não tinham aqui. Bora, Paulão, fera!
Maldini. Both sides exercising caution for now.
Olha o gol, olha o gol, olha o gol! Toma, 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 toma! Cruzador!
Borussia Dortmund.
Cruza mais!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such...
Vai cair o jogo aí, viu, velho? O cara da conexão ruim, viu? Ó, tô apertando aqui, ó. Não dá nada, ó. Me ajuda aí, Paulo, que o cara tá bugado aí, ó. O cara tá bugadaço. Minha conexão tá dando 4 barrinhas, viu? Ah, pá. Aí sim, aí, rapaz. Aí tá vendo aí, Paulo? O cara querendo bugar o jogo. Aqui não rola, viu, pai? Deixa eu logo resolver isso aqui, ó. Isso aqui é caso de denúncia. Perfil. Denunciar. Aí, pronto. Vamos lá. Bora pra próxima. Esse aí peidou. Esse aí peidou, hein? Esse peidou, Paulão. Isso aí já era. O cara sem... O cara tinha 2 ml, 1 mld, 1 mle e o cabeceador era Del Piero. Não, minto. Era o Soares. Dá uma. Eu gostei aqui dessa Recife PV. Acho que é do esporte rebaixado, velho. Fazer uma arte aqui desse jogo, né? Agora você aqui, vem você aqui, vem você aqui, vem você pra cá. Isso. Você aqui. E vamos embora. Meu Deus do céu, gente, olha pra isso, cara. Olha pra isso, velho. Na moral, bicho. Meu Deus do céu, velho. Será que você vai cruzar a bola aí? O cara botou um MLE, que é o cruzador, botou um MLD, que é outro cruzador, pra ajudar o MLE, botou um PTE, agora vem pra ajudar o MLD, botou um PTD, que são cruzadores também. Tá certo. Simbora, vai fazer o quê? Que vai ser de cruzamento aqui, eu vou dizer, viu? Ah, maluco, doido.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go.
Já começou a lançar.
Turns on, Jim.
Yeah, Leroy Sané, he's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this forward line, either looking for the through ball on the counter or taking on his man and going on his own.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Luis Suarez. Cafu. Can he get on the end of this? And the pass is intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's clever. Diogo Costa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rummenigge!
Oi?
Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Ela comeu o seu, foi? Olha lá!
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Spread out to the left. Pelé, and it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Somewhat off target. Pelé, it's Pelé! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cafu. Cafu running with the ball. Spread it left. And it's Neymar. Luis Suarez. Good read, needed to be. Schneider.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neymar. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Cafu.
Ainda não, mano.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Delivers with... And he's following up!
Ó, derrubou o cara, mano. Peguei a bola, bicho. Pelo amor de Deus, velho. Absolutamente já começou. Pelo amor de Deus, cara.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking it?
Schneider! And Vicious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Over to the other side. And it's Del Piero. Still very early doors, but it is a real chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And again they hit the front. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Borussia Dortmund have their lead. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Neymar. 30 minutes gone. Now, can they get him away? Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a cute ball. That has been cut short. Messi. Rummenigge. Oh, that's well spotted. Cafu. Oh, well sorted out.
Tudo errado aí, Aristóteles.
Sonny.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he latch on to this? Luis Suarez. Rummenigge might just make this. Neymar. And here's Suarez. Borussia Dortmund heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Del Piero, looking for a runner. Rummenigge, not a hint of finish. A two-goal
Vacilou é caixa, pai.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic.
Vamos lá, bota pra quitar. Bota pra quitar. Aperta aquele pausezinho pro cara quitar, ó, espera uns segundinhos aí. Vamos lá. Tchau. Ah, deu certo. Sempre dá certo. Sempre dá certo. Viu aí, Paulão? Sempre dá certo. Pra cima, Paulão. Bora pra cima. Aquele pausezinho de lei, o cara vai lá e derruba. Aí, viu aí? Ó, os caras. Ó, o segredo é, fez o segundo gol, já aperta um pauzinho de 1 segundo e volta. No terceiro gol, é certo, acaba derrubar. 99,9. Vamos lá, bora pra próxima. lá. Cara, aqui eu não... Botar pra quitar também, viu?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be, a ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. Things already rolling. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola on your side, it's hard.
He's gone for goal!
Eita, golaço!
Brilliant!
Aí desse jeito realmente até o que tava. Até o que tava, viu, Paulo?
Mr. Magnificent. This could be good. Very good.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Parece que vai quitar mesmo o cara, ó. Oxi, quitou.
That's it.
Quitou mesmo, Paulo, o cara. Eita, o cara, pô, dá não, velho.
That's it from us.
Ah, meu irmão, com 2 minutos de jogo, velho. Poxa. Rapaz, foi Paulo. Aí é pau, hein, Paulão? Não dá nem graça. Vamos embora, vamos embora. Esse cabo é uma resenha, viu, velho? Quitou o jogo já, meu irmão. Tá doido? Deu nem graça. Quando o cara viu ali, o cara já tá fazendo gol assim, imagina o resto do tempo do jogo. Agora, velho, é muito apelão esse Snyder aí, viu? O chute de Snyder é terrível. Opa, meu conterrâneo, alô Petrolina! Aí, ó, Petrolina, minha terrinha, viu? Petrolina, é clássico Petrolina com Juazeiro, aqui é Juazeiro, Bahia. Alô, Petrolina. Aí sim, hein? Gostei. Petrolina, Pernambuco, Brasil. Pra quem não conhece, a terra linda, viu? Moro do lado dela. Juazeiro da Bahia. Rapaz, esse atacante dele aí, Nick, parece aquele cantor Rick Valentine. Não sei se tu conhece o Paulão. Tu conhece aquele cantor Rick Valentine? Meio tá vendo ele, bicho. Eu nunca vi esse jogador aí, não, velho. Petrolina, Pernambuco, minha terrinha. Rapaz, pegou engarrafamento nesse instante de Petrolina, viu? Depois você pesquisa aí, Paulão. Rick Valen. Rick, R-I-C-K. Depois Valen, você bota V-A-L-E-L-L-E-N. Rick Valen, você vai ver a fera. Canta muito esse cara, velho. Você vai ver como parece com ele aí. Rapaz, o cara do meu conterrâneo, Petrolina. Raramente já comi esse conterrâneo aqui. Petrolina. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo falar com o brother aqui que tá jogando comigo. Petrolina. Sou de Joá. Deixa eu ver se ele vier aqui. Se você tá condenizado não. Conterrâneo.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
Desai gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Vieira.
Eu vou olhar no instante, Paulo. Eu acho que vai até o início de junho, viu? Eu vou verificar aqui já te falo.
That pass isn't the best. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
It's Neymar!
Golaço, cara.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations
Valeu, pai,
for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here comes the corner. Brazil with the corner, they're first. And he's there to clear it. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Pelé. Pelé will not want to lose out here. Not impressive jump. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Não foi aí.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rummenigge. Veron. Pelé. Oh, that is a nice touch. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Seedorf. And it's Seedorf. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Messi. Messi! Crossbar comes to the rescue. He'll try to get having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ronaldinho. Oh, they could break here. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And this is Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Varane with a definite fell there. And he's going to have his name taken. Yeah. Goes long and straight. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that looks a decent ball. Cleared without hesitation. Seedorf. Borussia Dortmund do have a chance to counter here. Messi providing an outlet on that flank.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good...
Goes for a shot! Yeah. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Messi, and Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? And he's gone backward here. Quality ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Del Piero. He'll try from distance.
Ah, não.
Oh, it's come
Duas
off the
bolas na
outside.
trave.
It's a good ball out wide. Knocks it into space.
Calma,
With
menino.
his slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Seedorf does really well there. He is strong. Now it's Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's having a pop. Oh, off the bar.
Rapaz, que é isso, gente?
No.
3 bolas na trave, gente.
And that's
Cê é doido, velho.
of the first half.
Petrolina, você tá cagado,
No
viu?
shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And a quick reminder today.
Vamos lá.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to...
Tome fumo, né, Marlon? É, você gosta de ver minha derrota, né, Marlon? Mas não vou perder não, Marlon. Eu não vou perder não.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Safado.
That gets us going once more.
Well, I think in these...
Tô ligado, aí sim, você pegou a visão, né? Você pegou a visão, né? Vai ser o primeiro agora.
As soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's in a good position here. Ball oh, good effort. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Dink through. Varane gets
Carregou
across
aqui,
to
vô.
intercept that. Maldini. Rafael Varane. Yeah. Schneider. And here's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Schneider. Forced to go back. Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Yeah. Borussia Dortmund still chasing. He's having a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Schneider with the short one. And here's Schneider. Goes for goal! Brazil are looking to go forward now. That ball looks a good one. Shapes to shoot!
Acabou o chute.
And it's in!
Acabou o jogo.
2 up now, and they are cruising. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number
Two
11.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Brazil are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to...
Acho. Mano, acho que esse valor vai ser 3-1 pra ele, não? Eita.
Disappearing out of sight. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be
Maldito,
done.
tu vem torcer pra mim, viu, Mal? Deus me livre.
Brazil find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Vieira gets a foot in here, and it's Del Piero. Seedorf. Borussia Dortmund are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Ronaldinho. Rummenigge, and here's Bale.
É o famoso que não faz, não toca. Quem não faz, toma.
That's been cut out, well played.
3 bolas lá.
Ronaldinho. This is promising. Seedorf. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Seedorf. That's a delicate chance. And that's
Pô,
it.
cara, essa promessa já tá sendo cumprida, viu?
They are right back within touch. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So could they be onto something here? Now, what about a counter-attack? That has ended up in no man's land. Seedorf.
Não
That's
foi falta.
surely a foul. Free kick. That's a lovely neat pass.
Beleza.
It's Del Piero. Pass somewhat off target.
It's the sort of situations they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Bale. Snyder! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Thuram cuts it out. Yeah. Oh, good-looking ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Jordan Henderson. Ronaldinho. And the shot!
E fale!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, great leap! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
4 added minutes.
And here's the chance to counter. 4 added minutes on the board. Great vision. Bale in acres of space out wide. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Seedorf. And he's quick to snatch it back. And that is that.
Deu ruim.
Borussia Dortmund perhaps
Ataque
ending up
bem
with
mais
other ideas and
bolas não
honesty. Some warm applause and
foram
acknowledgement of the effort
como
put in by
queria.
the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Security staff for each block.
Would you summarise what we've seen?
Assim, 30 pontos, pai. Vamos aqui comprar uns negocinhos. Esse cara. Essa aqui primeiro. Fechar no 100 para comprar logo tudo. Vamos lá. Fala aí, brother. G. Anderson, né? E aí, Petrolina. Sou de Juazeiro, pô. Eu vi o nome aí e falei, opa, ó, conterrâneo. Terrinha boa, viu? No trânsito aí hoje. Tu é doido. Engarrafamento total aí. Valeu, Anderson. Valeu, Gerson. Obrigado aí, velho. Essa moralzinha aí, viu? Valeu mesmo.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action.
Eita, esqueci, Paulo, aquele dia lá. Peraí, Paulo, vou dizer aqui agora. Peraí, Paulo. Vou tirar a bola, deixa a bola sair aqui que eu vou olhar aqui agora. Vou salvar aqui a tela. Vou te mostrar agora, Paulo. De primeira mão. De primeira mão, Paulo. Peraí, Paulo, vou te dizer agora.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Paulo vai terminar no dia 27 de maio. 27 de maio, Paulo. Acabei de ver agora. A última rodada das divisões. Valeu, pai.
Roberto Carlos. That's really well manoeuvred. Schneider. Cafu. That's a little off target. Knocks it into space. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And claimed it back swiftly. Yeah. Romario. Can he finish? Loose ball.
Defesaça, meu goleiro. Que defesaça.
Battling for the right to play in the early stages.
Que defesaça do meu goleiro. Grande foi o livramento.
And it's
Ele só está
Roberto
dando só aqueles
Carlos.
barreiros de conexão.
Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Looking to play it in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Pressing high and with purpose.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Roberto Carlos.
Eita, droga.
Perfectly measured.
Só que o cara deu o passe errado.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Searching passes played there. That's a shade optimistic. Del Piero. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Schneider. And it's Messi. Now Seedorf. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, it certainly could have been something so much more.
Nicked it back promptly. Now, can they get him away? That has been...
E aí, esse Clopes, beleza?
Neymar is a player who really needs an invitation to shoot. Pullet. Stam deals with that comfortably. And they've got rid.
Vamos, Ciclopes, espera.
15 minutes till half-time. Delicate ball. And the shot!
Paz. Tá de boa, graças a Deus, tudo na paz.
Manchester United take the lead. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a
Esse aí é play mesmo.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Tá no controle ruim aqui, o controle descarregou, velho. Olha isso aqui, cara. Dá pra carregar? Com certeza.
So the first goal.
Tá dando eco, né? Peraí que eu vou botar o headset aqui, peraí, só um minutinho. É porque tá saindo na TV aqui o som do jogo.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Romario. And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Shot, surely! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cafu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Não, sim, beleza, agradeço, agradeço.
They can reassess at half time.
Now this could be a chance. Seedorf. Del Piero. Look at the space here. It's Ron. Oh, he's been chance.
Controle ruim, velho.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tinha chutado no sal chuta.
Corner number 2 then. Del Piero goes short. He's gone for goal!
Ah, não, eu tô mandando muita bola lá atrás, velho.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hullet. Over to the right flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Shot could be on. And a chance!
Também.
Rude Hullet!
Viu, tá estranho.
It's just a piece of art. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in...
Decent chance! And one more try! Oh, that is a
Tirei
fair
não,
try.
Emerson. Eu tirei não
And
porque
it's half-time.
tem muito cara bom no time aí, velho. Pra tirar ele assim, botar, não tem como.
Very nearly changed the
Entendeu? Não me
complexion of this
atraiu
game.
tanto assim, não. É um cara jogador bom, é, mas
Well, the second
tem um
goal
tudo aqui, ó.
came as a welcome surprise, Peter.
Ó, tem o Wesley Snyder aqui, é muito bom, mate boa.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Tem esse aqui também, que peguei recentemente. Aí vou tirar ele pra botar no lugar de quem aqui, tá entendendo? Não tem, velho. Não tem,
So
velho.
that was the first
A
half,
moral mesmo.
and we will be back with the second half shortly.
É, porra, tentar uma coisa que se for tivesse faltando assim, eu não diria nada, né? Mas, pô, tenho todos os caras aqui que realmente tá pra suprir. Valeu, valeu, Rodolfo. Obrigado, velho. Obrigado. Agradeço muito aí, velho. Tamo junto. Joga muito, hein? Fera. O jogador que eu quero pegar, mas é o Pirlo, né? Pirlo.
Away we go again.
Ele é um diferenciador. Esse eu quero, velho. Eu tenho um Pirlo aqui, mas é bonito, pessoal.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played.
É, tu é doido, o Pirlo é diferenciado demais, velho.
Oh, truly brave defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Looking tidy in possession here.
Pegou uma gripe aqui, velho.
Borussia Dortmund come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And it's made its way. Shapes to shoot!
Ah, bicho, 6 bolas na trave hoje, velho. Essa, 2 nessa partida e 4 na outra.
Oh, looked
Não
like
é
he tried
doido,
to
bicho.
give it some extra whip.
Yeah, the man that is
Não diga isso.
tenacity
É
personified.
doido, velho.
Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Golaço, golaço.
Relentless.
Ele ficou bem.
Relentless. It's all becoming so easy. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Neymar. And this is Roberto Carlos. Oh, tries a shot!
Pode só marcar, velho. Ele tá bem, né?
Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's Bale. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front. Shot a goal! And that's a sharp finish. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 7.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Cafu. Can he get onto this? He's picked his way through. He's rising!
Opa!
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Number 8. Gattuso. Substitution.
Stam. And it's Gattuso for Xavi. Azar. Rummenigge. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Azar. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Totti. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very...
And Zola! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bale.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nicely shaped ball.
Ah, não, menino. Tem que dar um tapa.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too
Pesado
amused
pra caramba
either.
essa filha.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, that pass isn't the best. Couldn't squeeze it through. Zola. Roberto Carlos, a massive creative influence involved in so many goals. Zola. And this is Zola. That's a decent clearance.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bale running with intent. Rummenigge. Now it's Pele. Rummenigge. Zola. Cafu. Maldini. And it's Bale.
Muito
It's
pesado.
beyond the defence.
Conseguiu. Ó.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing.
Servidor deve estar ruim, né?
Progress. Rummenigge!
There will be 2 minutes added
It is a
time.
very, very good save. Now it's Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. Cafu. And this is Hullet. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped
O
it.
And that's
Valeu,
it.
Rodolfo. Joga muito. Eu só achei um pouco pesado, acho que é
Very little in the way
servidor.
of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one.
Attendees,
You
this is
take away from
Ah, 2 derrotinhas já. Deixa eu comprar aqui um treino de posição aqui do meio que eu não tenho. Ah, tem que comprar logo. Esqueci. Eita, meu irmão, tá louco, bicho, eu tô... Eita, Rodolfo, essa foi boa, viu? Mas, meu amigo, eu vou dizer pra você, velho, tem uns 10 dias que eu tô nessa tosse aí, mano. Tem esse negócio ruim? Tá doido? Acho que eu vou pegar outra posição, eu pego o ímpeto. Ah, meu Deus, eu fiquei na dúvida. Aí, ímpeto. Pegar o ímpeto mesmo. Vai rolando pro outro lá. Vou ter que ver que o negócio tem que mudar. Você tá com agilidade. Você tá certo, leva. Você tá com avião, tá ótimo. Certo. Xarope de guaco. Vou anotar aqui, velho. Xarope de guaco. Cara, eu tô tomando aqui, já tomei aquele spec. Minha questão é tosse, a garganta que coça, velho. É horrível, meu irmão, tá louco. Ah, tomo vários antialérgicos aqui. Guaco, não é isso? Xarope de guaco. Beleza. Bora pro jogo. Beleza. Vou tomar um xarope aqui agora. O negócio é sério, meu brother. Tá doido? Tomando um xaropezinho aqui natural. Isso aqui eu tô tomando um antigripal aqui, xarope, não sei o que. Jatobá, angico, burano de cheiro, andiroba, copaíba, mel, aroeira e própolis. Vamos ver se melhora. Aí. Olha o palmeirense aí.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
He's having a hit! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Rafael Varane. And it's Vieira. That's going wide left. Here's Vieira. Now it's Pelé, looking for the run. Schneider. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira. Maldini. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Vieira. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's having a pop! Borussia Dortmund are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Pelé. Rijkaard. Now it's Del Piero. That was never going to make it.
Que vacilo,
It's
mano.
still 0-0.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Seedorf. Del Piero. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And it's made its way to him. Palmeiras disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! About as smooth as it gets. And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Fala, grande G. Anderson. E aí? Eu vi aqui que você mandou no chat aí que nós já tinha jogado antes. Me lembrei agora, pô, nós jogamos lá daquela vez lá. Aí foi a revanche, né? Ainda vai ter a revanche, agora ficou empate 1-1.
Palmeiras choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Dembele.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. Palmeiras really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure.
Mbappe!
É, pai, tem que ser esperto esse jogo
There to
aqui.
get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tem que ser esperto, jogador.
Palmeiras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Eto'o moves short.
O que é que você quer inventar, velho?
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Poxa, que passe, hein?
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Seedorf. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the goes for the shot!
Golaço, mano.
Schneider!
Véi, quem tá na live aí, vê esse gol aí, velho. Na moral mesmo. Tá maluco, velho. Que gol foi esse, velho? Tá louco.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it?
Cesta de basquete 3, pai.
So effortlessly.
Aí valeu por 3.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Mbappe! What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Now it's Pelé. Pelé. Dembele. Knocks it into space. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Neymar. Rummenigge. Neymar. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has not gone well.
2
Eto.
added minutes has been indicated.
Eto charging forward, the ball at his feet. Del Piero. Dembele, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's going to be disappointed with that. That's it, 45
Ah, vou ter que mostrar esse gol a vocês aí. Quem tá na live aí merece ver esse gol. Quem tá na live merece ver esse gol, hein, pai?
Peter, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Borussia Dortmund firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Olha aí, ó. Indefensável pro meu goleiro.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations. Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 11, Messi. Coming on the field is number 25, Bale. Substitution.
Down to business again. Borussia Dortmund different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Rummenigge is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
Não, mas tudo
Now
bem.
it's Eto. Spread to the right. Mbappe gets into a good position.
Cara,
Here's a
tá.
corner.
Não tem nem a ver, velho. Controle ruim danado aqui.
It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Roberto Carlos, ball comes in. Varane clears it away. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Bale, it shoots! just cruising. They are cruising. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Bale.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't...
It's Bale! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And here's Neymar. Just about up to the hour now. And this is Del Piero. And he's running through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he has been fouled there.
Tem nada aí não, velho.
Vieira. Rafael Varane. That's destined for the flank. Cross flung in towards the middle. Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. Schneider, he's beaten the... Can he finish? And that's a good finish. And that takes him up to 30. Well, how's that?
Tchau, jogador.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
We'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is...
Valeu, palmeirense.